No! It should tell you what the loot is so you feel bad.
Ooh, that's an excellent game improvement idea.
Yeah, right? It's really easy to do. And it will help trigger people to go forward. Alright, what would you do here? We don't have much control for them. There's no real way to flank them particularly. They have loot up there. If we go further advanced, we're likely to pull the last group since we've been making a lot of noise with explosives centered on this back hut. So they're probably running towards us right now. There is something to be said about killing them quickly. There's also something to be said about backing up. If we run right now, run through Overwatch shots, they're gonna have shitty accuracy, right?
Yeah, you have run and gun next turn. Um,
I think I'd
I
move
don't
the
mind
assault
like
to there.
hunkering my soldiers. Really, I don't mind just hunkering my soldiers and taking a couple of shots with sharpshooters.
No, sharpshooter's got to
There's
reload.
nothing they can do. Oh, well, just like reload and hunker everybody, I think is fine. I don't know. We can also like do literally anything that's exciting, I guess.
No,
But we don't need to.
I actually would prefer the opposite. I don't really want to be exciting right now. I'd like to survive.
Okay.
I'd reload and hunker. I'm fine with that. I could reload hunker here. I'm fine with that too. Not worried about them flanking this guy. What's their preview movement look like on this guy?
He's flashbanged right now, so it's gonna lie to you. But yeah, he's not fast enough even. Once the flashbang wears off, I don't think.
Okay.
Let's do this. Holding. Ready to go. In position.
It's funny. Wouldn't have done that. But I can see the logic on that one. That one makes some sense to me. Dude, he's going for the loot. Cheater. Alright, no shots on us is pretty nice. We do have elevation here. 48% is not even terrible, and it's a 58% chance to break his Overwatch, which would be nice. So I'd probably roll on that first, since the sniper's not likely to be doing anything else. Could even rapid target him first.
I'd probably hold rapid targeting. How much do you want the loot? It's just like a tier 1 trooper loot.
Not
so it's
that
like
much.
a
I wanted the
regular
Muton
stock
a
or
lot,
something.
but I don't really care that much about this.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we can just keep doing this until they're dead. Like, we just flip a coin every turn and see if we hit or not. And then
I've flipped the consecutive number of coins and rolled against them a lot negatively.
are we going like Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead sort of strategy here at this point?
Don't know what that
You
means.
read that play?
Don't recognize the reference.
It's a good play. That can be the second story.
Okay. All right, 42%. We're kind of... Are we in range here? This is squad sight, that indicator?
Yeah, the diamond guys are at squad sight range.
We winged him.
Not much of a hit.
Would you combat protocol him or just hunker again? You'd just hunker again, wouldn't you? Okay.
Yeah.
Not use consumables here. I'm fine with that.
Staying put.
The only danger is there's another pot on the map, which is yellow alert, probably.
Okay.
The fact that you can do this makes it so silly to talk about balancing sharpshooters. Like, how do you balance this scenario? If they have 10% chance to hit, you can still do it forever and kill the guys without ever being attacked.
Turn timers.
Sort of like stress healing in Darkest Dungeon a little bit at the end of fights.
Yep. Yep. So you just keep rolling then. That's what you do here. I'd be tempted to walk in and shotgun one, but I'd roll on the back guy first.
If we kill the back guy, we could like grenade the gunner. I wouldn't hate it, but we also don't need to.
X-ray neutralized.
Hit two 30% shots. It's kind of unlikely.
I got a piece.
You want to walk in and shotgun him?
Not much, but we can.
You're worried about the group?
No, I sort of like walking in because he might run away here. Well, whatever. It's fine. We don't have to.
Holding position.
I offered, you said no. Now he runs the fuck away. He gets sniped. seems a bit confused as to what to do, doesn't he?
That is not good.
He's not in great shape. There isn't really much he can do.
Red means I can hit him, right?
Moving to
Yeah.
position. Ready to go.
In position.
Alright, well I do like the fact of being hunkered behind hard cover if the next group shows up, so that makes me feel pretty safe. This guy just, he's got his 2 positions mapped out. It's like if I do it enough, sooner or later we'll get him. Okay, I removed his Overwatch.
Hostile terminated.
Running.
Alright. I just keep hunkering here. Because I do actually want to find the
Yeah.
enemy.
We'll take an audio cue from the pod pretty soon, I imagine.
Okay.
In cover.
The only danger is it might be trying to flank us, in which case the hunkers don't do anything. In fact, overwatching isn't that bad, but we have 2 shotguns, so it's also not very good.
Yeah, I was gonna set the snipers up to try to get a little bit more actual Overwatch going on before we did that. I'm going to do it after that, but you worried about flanks from over here? Huh?
Overwatch. Yeah, Overwatch doesn't work at squad sight range for sharpshooters, so they're unlikely to really do much if we put them on Overwatch.
I see. Okay, well I could be talked into moving over, like here.
Yeah, take another turn probably, I think.
Okay.
Right?
Overwatch.
Let your sharpshooters be ready.
Mm-hmm. But this time I have the SMG Overwatch to cover.
Oh yeah, no, we're completely safe now.
Yep.
I mean, when we had all 5 Overwatches, including close-range shotgun shots, we missed everything in the pod. So
That's correct.
the SMG Overwatch should kill an entire pod when it's all we have.
Well, all we have to
Just logic.
I am thinking now about the fact that, which I didn't know prior to you telling me this, which is that if you shoot them with that, they can't shoot you back, which is pretty fucking nice.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So it does feel a little bit safer, even with the SMG. I mean, the accuracy, of course, is total nonsense, but... Alright, we're never going to have line of sight over here, right? Or are we? We might have line of sight over there. I haven't heard any audio cues, by the way.
Neither have I. Well, I don't have game sound, but um, no, we're looking for like the sound lines. You know, like it like draws sound waves for you toward a pod sometimes.
Mhm.
Bitte Feuerschutz.
Come get some. Huh?
There it is.
Yeah.
Are they coming towards us probably at this stage? They probably are, right?
I think they probably decided to guard the objective location. Like that's the only reason I can think of that they would be not here already. So they're probably patrolling around sort of in the back of the map, fairly conservatively.
Not a problem.
We're gonna want to move the entire team up because our sharpshooters are gonna have significant aim fall off at this sort of range.
Okay.
Move them up to the high ground on the left or something like that.
Yeah, but it'll take me a couple turns to do it, but yep.
On my way.
Genug gewartet.
They can still patrol into us. It's just like they're rectangles way at the back of the map, I think.
Yep.
Location confirmed. Bleibe in Stellung.
Covering. Digging in. Enemies on the move.
Yeah, we've only killed 8 guys in the amount of time it's taken us to do this. It's really ridiculous. Do you think we're gonna be able to see over these cactuses? They don't look like they extend visually into range, but I could see them actually extending visually into range.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every time that I ever use sharpshooters, it's like, oh, my line of sight doesn't work.
Yeah.
And then I just like blame myself every time.
10-4.
I blame something. It's really myself on that one. Line of sight in these games have always been very, very wonky.
Holding.
Yeah.
Covering.
There's like a couple. There's you know the on top of the skyscraper crashed UFO in XCOM 1. You know that map?
Mm-hmm.
There's a part of the wall. There's like a hole in the wall. It's not like it looks like just part of like a visual, like doesn't look like it's actually a hole in the wall. It's like a little like eye level like speck in the wall. and that gives line of sight. I've pulled drones through that before, and I'm like, huh, it seems like total and utter bullshit. Things like
We
that.
actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we
Oh, that was a
actually have
misclick.
like a line of sight preview mod, and we like could use that to see what our line of sight was for the sharpshooters.
Does it work for us? Because I never feel like it works on elevations. Says it's good.
Says the cactus is like blocking.
Couple
Oh,
tiles.
we were actually able to lean around the cactus, I think,
Huh.
for the most part.
How about there? Seems to have pretty good line of sight too. We're starting to get pretty far away again. I think I would come up
The
the side
snapshot
and try to do some
sharpshooter should
flanking.
probably, yeah, exactly.
Affirmative.
But the rapid targeting sharpshooter can stay there in high cover or high ground rather.
Not a problem.
Und los geht's. In Deckung.
Holding. Got it covered. You hear that?
We're gonna get shot in high cover here because I fucked up and moved to the other tile first, and didn't feel like consoling it. All right. I don't really want to move any further ever again.
Sure thing.
Yeah, I don't know how to make this part of the game
Heading out.
more interesting.
It's not even that. I mean, it is a little boring, honestly, but it's just this is a type of mission that's supposed to be slow and methodical. I mean, that's you trade. You know, that's how you beat a mission like this, right? That's the type. They give you more
Yeah.
enemies. They give you unlimited time.
But it's not meant to be actual, like, theoretical stalemate, right? Like, if it's dangerous for us to move forward here and there isn't any pressure created by the game to make us move forward,
Yeah.
like, we have to.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. It would be nice to have
Yeah.
some mechanism to resolve that isn't just
Picking up movement.
creeping forward like this. I often run these with the Shinobi. I don't bring out a stealth, so I can just spot for the snipers at super long range. It's been one of my solutions to that.
Genug gewartet.
I'd love some item like binoculars or something, which took a lot of time to use maybe, but gave you vision ahead or something like that, which you could just turn on here.
That'd be interesting. Like a stealth Shinobi.
Yeah,
By
but
the
a
way, I
stealth
don't-
shinobi you
I
have
don't
to
know how
like
you
actually bring.
I don't know how you balance stealth, by the way. I thought concealment scouts were the most broken thing ever in Long War 1.
Yep. Yeah, that's another fun one.
Solid copy.
I think that, like, I really think the idea of having detection ranges of enemies increase every turn of the mission helps with, like, half of these things and would be a very easy change.
Digging
It doesn't help with the other half, though.
Hey, you hearing anything?
Alright, what is it? Just like one guy he's just sitting somewhere? Maybe they shouldn't have guard commands on an objective where there is no fucking objective. Like, I mean, yes, we get all this stuff by looting it, but the loot doesn't expire, and really this is a kill mission, so maybe they shouldn't be guarding. Like, guard seems like a weird command to be given on a mission like this.
Yeah, it's reminiscent of the outsider pod on UFOs in Long War 1, where, like,
Yeah.
it's always just standing exactly stationary.
Yep.
Endlich.
I don't think it has to be there, but I understand how it, like, sort of provides a different dimension to the mission at the end as well.
I don't really want to move up here.
Absolutely. On the move.
On my way.
I need hunker all.
Standing fast.
All set.
Grabe mich ein.
We'll just creep forward slowly when the mission's fucking over.
Position.
Ruhe. Habt ihr das gehört?
Dude,
It's not even over. I mean, the worst is when you're in a situation like this and the mission really genuinely isn't over. Like, if you have 3 soldiers left alive and they're a little bit low HP or something, and the pod is just standing back there, and you really have to,
Legen
like,
endlich los.
work out exactly which tiles you want to move on to minimize the chance that your soldiers just get killed. Oh, hey, we get to shoot a turret for 5 turns. That's nice.
Stay clear of those turrets.
I hate turrets.
Still not entirely sure if they're fully automated or
They have
remote
squad sight
controlled.
now or something stupid too?
Yeah, they do. but they can't see unless like enemies are giving them vision.
Yeah.
So as long as we move back out of vision, we'll be fine.
Yeah, I
It's
didn't
got to
get
be a
it.
little embarrassing if you can't hit a stationary turret as a XCOM sniper.
They're very dodgy, those turrets. I think they have like 20 dodge. Seems very
Impressive.
excusable.
So you can see me on either of those tiles. I don't want to give him that option. I guess I just back straight up, huh?
He can't actually see you there. You were getting a Haywire protocol icon, so you have line of sight to him, but it's at squad sight range, is what that icon means. It's a little
Oh, it
gear
is
symbol
very slightly different.
instead of the
Look at
crosshairs.
that. That's
Yeah.
sneaky. Okay.
Und los geht's.
Not a problem. In cover. Scanning.
They don't Overwatch those turrets, do they?
I hope not.
Okay.
Genug gewartet.
Could this possibly be the last enemy on the map? And that's why it wasn't patrolling towards us, because it's a stationary fucking enemy.
No, it would end the mission if all that was left was a turret.
That's
But it
good.
would be very funny.
No. It'd be very, very not funny.
By the numbers.
Where the I don't know, man. Where are the
Absolutely.
where are the aliens?
They're chilling.
Come get some. Affirmative.
They're camping.
Right now.
It's engaging gameplay. We've encouraged the aliens to stand somewhere on Overwatch until Xcom moves at them.
Los.
It's truly symmetrical mechanics. There they are.
Sectoid.
Oh man, that pod is not a pod. Oh, there's a trooper too.
They weren't on yellow alert. They took no offensive actions. We rolled, I guess. They were,
Probably just 1-3 coin flips. Yeah.
they were on green alert. They were just having a final time.
Stepping off.
Okay. Really hoping to get another mission in today, but I don't think we're gonna have time now. Too bad, too bad.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
Sabu, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome to the channel. Alright. I want to shoot the sectoid in the face. Think that's the plan? Can I just grenade him and shoot him in the face? Do we have any objections to this?
I don't know. I think the sector is just gonna like. Okay, if we kill the trooper, the sector is 100% not attacking us. He's gonna either mind control us or raise a zombie.
Okay.
But I sort of don't have the energy to work out how to min-max this situation. Because if we let them shoot at us for 5 turns, like one of our soldiers would end up wounded. Like it's
Haywire is a half
it's not a
move
very
or
scary
full?
pod.
It's full, isn't it? It's like a good combat protocol.
Haywire would end the turn, but we can move and then Haywire, or move and then combat protocol.
Okay. Alright, let's try some of this then. I can't peek left here though. Probably just grenade.
I'm not sure if you can get a grenade to the trooper from there. Yes. I don't know why. Is it over the
Steps
roof?
back.
Mm.
Nope, she just whips it around the side.
It's a major league slider.
Yep. What's the movement on that guy? Can get to a flank there. It's annoying. All right, so there then.
It's not flanking though, right? Oh, yeah, I see what
I
you
wanted
did.
to go up there. It doesn't look like I have.
Yeah, I see.
Don't have sight on the drone there. Okay.
Endlich.
So should we have left another 6 enemies on the map? What do you think? Why are we haywiring instead of combat protocoling?
I don't know. Variety. Haven't used the ability yet.
Okay. Oh, I'm so salty that you didn't roll a 0 there. Get a soldier wounded.
It will happen to me sooner or later.
Ein Kinderspiel.
I mean, we've been sent to capture the drone. Xcom is low on toasters. We need to get that fixed immediately. I don't really want to flank him, but I want to get close enough. I have running gun too, right? All right, fine.
Sure thing.
Don't know why I did it that way, but I did. Probably because I'm tired of this mission. No! Stop. Oh, dick. What a fucking dick.
Okay. So we get like we get an extra 2% experience on this mission or something for every kill we get. So what we want to do here is we want to draw the sectoid around the map so it can zombie every trooper
single
corpse.
trooper.
Yeah.
I like how you think. So I have combat protocol to follow that up. I can run and gun. I can flank, but yeah, that's a decent flank. Can the zombie get me from there? I would have said no. I guess I can preview his movement, huh?
They move way further than
Oh
you
my
think
God.
they do. Just in general.
Can he move and then attack me from
Exactly
it?
far enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if we ran up and stun gunned the sectoid,
What,
I don't know if
cancel
it'd
the
have
zombie?
100% though. Probably don't want to do that. I think so. I don't know. Or it would kill our assault.
Yeah, one or the other. That's basically the same goal, right?
That's a specialist. You know that, right?
Yeah, I was just checking.
Every time.
Yeah.
Okay. Every time that you've like been trying to move the specialist while talking about the assault, I've been terrified because we have the specialist to shotgun this mission.
Yeah.
Just waiting for it to kill us.
Right, there's no way I don't flashbang the zombie, the sectoid this turn if I miss that, right? Right. Not with you, with you. Okay, we have a flashbang. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Let's go figure out what happens.
Going in for the kill. No need to ask twice.
You have hollow targeting as well from a sharpshooter if you need it.
I probably do. 87. 98. Yeah, it's 2%. We should definitely haul target. All right. Kind of want to shoot the drone though. Fine, I'll roll on the 2%. What happens if I stun him? Does it not cancel the zombie or does cancel the zombie?
I'm pretty sure it does. I'm like 98% sure it does. So we'll
Okay.
see. You have 2 rolls to beat.
What are the 2 rolls?
You gotta stun him, and then I've got to be right about it killing the zombie.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize your advice was percent based. I just assumed it was consistent.
No,
I see.
no, it's
So
all
is he out of-
98% at best.
Does he have 1 action next turn or no actions?
0 actions next turn.
Okay.
Und los geht's.
Did we just miss that? That looked like a miss.
Rüstung wurde getroffen.
No.
On my way. What did you expect?
All right, no toasters for XCOM.
On it.
Combat protocol doesn't destroy the corpse. I don't know if that was why you weren't using combat protocol.
No. I wasn't using it in case I needed it versus the sectoid. I was considering one of the options, one of the lines to run and
Okay.
gun the shotgun with the shotgun and then have extra damage to follow it up.
Gotcha.
Absolutely.
Just straight up sectoid execution. He's on his knees kneeling and we're shooting him in the back of the head.
Genug gewartet.
I really like the arc thrower for the ability to make that play. There are a lot of times where an enemy just can't quite be killed this turn, but you can run up to it, arc throw it, and then kill it next turn.
Yeah, I like it too. All right. I assume that's it. I've been playing like this is the last pod. If it's not, I'm going to be pretty nastily surprised, I
Status
imagine.
confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Flawless, yeah?
Yeah. No new wounds, nothing. Took a little bit of time, unfortunately. Took us 38 turns.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Oh, man.
Just putting reinforcements at 20 turns on that mission or something would, well, except that then you'd get reinforcement corpses. There's all that stuff to worry about.
Yeah. We had 100% successful shot percentage. No, we fucking did not. We missed. The snipers missed so. Do you remember the first Overwatch? 100% my ass. We didn't even hit one shot. We hit 1 out of 5 at like 75%ers. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know why 38 turns. It doesn't feel like 38 turns. I mean, we weren't like sitting around doing nothing during any of those turns. I mean, we were waiting for the first activation on a pod that we knew about for a favorable activation, and every other one after that was, you know, I mean, it was a little bit slow, I suppose, with the sniper spam, but we have under-leveled sharpshooters. It's gonna be slow. Low aim, under-leveled sharpshooters. What could go right? Speaking of, come on, promotions. Just the one.
It's good for the entire crew's morale.
Alright, 6 trooper corpses, a muton corpse, an advent turret wreck, a drone wreck, a sectoid corpse, 9 alloys, 9 Elerium crystals, 41 supplies, and 1 Elerium core. An auto loader, and an expanded magazine. Yeah, whatever. Feels like. Okay. What else do we need to do before we call it for the day?
Huh, that wasn't from East Africa, so it didn't actually destroy a pip of strength that we really cared about.
That's too bad. So where the hell did that troop
you'd
column
probably
come from?
fly to the
West Africa, I guess? Guess it could come from over here.
India, maybe?
Alright.
New Indonesia?
Okay.
I don't know, somewhere. We should probably fly to the black market and sell stuff and grab Vulture before
Okay.
we forget to.
We will forget to.
And
So
then
let's
once
do that.
that's done, yeah, we will. Once that's done, we'll be ready to launch the next.
Alright, they want our
mission.
Elerium crystals. How do we feel about that? No,
It's
I'm not good with
it's only a little bit more. Let's sell the Elerium core. We need to sell 90 supply worth of stuff.
that. 19 or 90?
90.
Okay. You said the core. Alright, core is 20. Doesn't the core break into crystals, though? How many crystals does the core
Breaks
break into?
into 8.
Okay, so 8 threes are 24, so we actually lose value selling it like this.
We gain 2 days of research time, though.
Okay.
I'm not going to spend 2 days of research time for 4 supply, I don't think.
Alright, do you care about drone wrecks?
Yes, we do. We don't care about trooper corpses. We don't care about the turret. We don't care about the muton or sectoid corpses, really. Drone wrecks, we do care about.
I need one of the mods that tells me what this shit does, because I have no idea how to care about any of which ones I care about or not. Okay, you said we didn't care about the muton corpse, we didn't care about the sectoid corpse. That's 70. We need 20 more.
The turret wreck and 4 Elerium, probably.
Okay. Done. Alright. Do you want to look at what we had for sale, or do you just want to go straight for Vulture? He's only 50 supplies. It's not even
I
that
think we
much
go
for a
straight Vulture.
specialist. Alright.
Yeah, we might come back later in the month after a couple more missions, but Vulture's very, very good.
And where do I find
It
that?
basically doubles how much loot you're getting in the Guerrilla Tactics School, New Combat Tactics.
Look at this fancy stuff. Vengeance. Gain random tactical bonus. As soon as it lost me at random.
It's actually really good, Vengeance. Like, really extremely good. But we don't need it right now.
So you would... I can't get Vulture. Requires a sergeant.
Oh, shit. We don't have a sergeant yet?
I know. This feels...
Okay.
We'll probably have a sergeant after
Well,
one of these
well-
missions, though, right?
Yeah, we must
Alright,
be...
I'll name the save. Get Vulture. Okay?
Okay,
So we'll remember that.
that'll help.
Alright. So, let's go take... Let's take the save. You save. Okay. Alright. Done. And, yeah. All right, well, let's do our closing act here then. So that went pretty well, actually. Another smooth mission. So actually the campaign seems to be going fairly well, although we now have boosted twice, and I'm a bit worried about what this is going to do for our intel. I feel like we need to focus on getting some intel hoarded so we can get our next contact taken care of. Seems like...
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so we should work on that. We got a couple missions when we come back. We are planning on... You're going to be around tomorrow, correct? So we're planning on tomorrow?
Yep.
Okay, excellent. Then we'll
1
plan
p.m.
on tomorrow, 3 p.m., same time, 3 p.m. Central, which is, I believe, 1 p.m. your time. So if any of your viewers are watching from there. And I'll be back tomorrow with finishing up the Civ 5 game and maybe some Darkest Dungeon, and then XCOM in the afternoon. So we've got a lot of stuff going on for tomorrow. If you haven't checked it out already, check out the Yogscast game that I'm playing. The next episode will be out tomorrow with the Yogscast, recorded with Quill, myself, and them. You can find that in my channel with !Yogscast. And you should go check out JoINrbs' stream. If you want to hear more of his stuff without all the commentary, you just want to see faster gameplay, it's probably going to be faster gameplay when there's not 2 people discussing it. And you still get all the expert tips and tricks, which apparently are roll on every shot with 20% or under, and just assume it's going to hit. So definitely go check that out. And is your stream up now, JoINrbs?
Yeah, I just threw it up.
Awesome. And thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you soon. Thanks for playing, Joan.
All right, see you tomorrow.
What's the abbreviation of JoINrbs? What's the short version of that?
Jorbs?
Jorbs?
Joe?
Joe? I can call you Joe.
Joe?
That's easy. Okay. All right.
People just call me Steve because that's my actual name. Yeah, whatever. I'm easy.
Okay. Then I'll call you I'm Easy. Easily done. I'll
Okay.
see you tomorrow, man. Cheers.